You'll be surprised how many Christian doesn't, really understand or know what kingdom wealth is and what it entails. First of all, I'll tell you the definition of what kingdom wealth is, and then I'll give you 5 benefits, of focusing on building kingdom wealth. First, the definition. Kingdom wealth is the real wealth that God endorses and wants to give to his children. In the book of John, chapter 10, verse 10b, Jesus said, I have come to give them life, and to give them life in abundance, to give it to them in abundance. He could have stopped there to say, I've come to give them life, but he added abundance to it. The abundant life is having the more than enough life and still have plenty, left to share. Okay, so now the benefits. Number 1, kingdom wealth is a transgenerational wealth. Proverbs 13 and verse 22 says, a good man, which could also mean a good woman, male, female, so man is just for male or female, leaves inheritance for his children's children, and sinners' wealth is transferred to the righteous. Kingdom wealth is, is your inheritance as a Christian, as a child of God, to pass on to your children's children. Number 2, discovering kingdom wealth will get you out of, the life of struggling, life of fear, and the life of debts, owing debts. Romans 8 and verse 15 says, for you have not received the spirit of bondage again to fear, but you have received the spirit of adoption, whereby we cry, Abba, Father. It's like, a child, that maybe his father willed everything to, but he doesn't yet know it, and, busy working like a slave. Once he discovers his inheritance, his mentality will change, the level of his wisdom will change, his life will change. So that's just the same thing as you discovering the kingdom wealth. Also, then, so the benefit number 3, having kingdom wealth, will really help you to start working in financial dominion. Financial dominion. Remember the word dominion in Genesis chapter 1 and verse 28. That is what God wants for his children. That was God's original intention for his children, to have dominion over the resources that God has created, and over the creations, over God's creations on earth, not necessarily over other human beings. The devil came into the picture and turned human beings against themselves and stuff like that. But thank God for Jesus that has come to bring peace, that has come to bring peace, love, unity. That's what Jesus came to do, and to give us the abundant life. So point number 4, the benefit number 4, most importantly, you having kingdom wealth will help you to get out of, modern day slavery, of being just over broke, of living the average life. When you discover what kingdom wealth is, to help you to come out of living the average life and, being the life of being broke. And the number 5 benefit is there is a formula, for building kingdom wealth. There is actually a formula for building kingdom wealth. And if you want to find out what that formula is, comment E-GIUDE in the comment section. I'll send you the link to the free E-GIUDE. It's free. I've put it in an E-GIUDE, in a mini E-GIUDE, to explain it the way God explained it to me and the way God showed it to me. So comment E-GIUDE and I'll send it to you. God bless.